1. You're there now. What do you notice?
I feel like nothingness right now.
Nothingness right now. Very
Mhm.
good. And you feel nothingness. Do you sense anything around you or hear any words?
I do feel like I see like this big eagle that it just is it's like a I want to say it almost feels like it's like a vortex of some sort, and I'm in the center as it flies around, and it keeps going around my body.
Very good. Describe this eagle. What color is it?
Mm, it has a white head. Its
Yes.
eyes are very pure. It's like we know each other. Like
Yes.
he's helping, like guiding, protecting, guarding.
Very good. And as this eagle circles around you, how do you feel?
Very protected,
I feel,
calm.
yes, I feel very protected. I feel calm.
Hmm.
Very good. If you look down at your feet, what do you see?
Bare feet,
Bare feet. Very good.
dirt.
Dirt. Yes.
Mhm.
And how are you dressed if you're able to see that?
I have this white dress. I feel pretty young,
White
like a
dress.
child.
Yes.
Made out of leather. It's soft.
Yes. And if you knew, what gender are you?
I'm a female.
Yes, very good. I'm a female child wearing
Hmm.
a soft white dress.
Has
If you,
little tassels around it. Just like a
yes,
little playful, very playful is what I feel like. It's like
yes.
freedom. Just I feel free to be me.
And you're,
And I just love to play, and I just feel free in that moment, like childlike.
yes.
Feel happy.
And as you're there on the dirt with this eagle circling around you, feeling protected, do you know where you are?
I think I'm in the forest somewhere,
In a forest.
just
Yes.
playing, but I'm having fun with this eagle too. I'm laughing at it.
And is the eagle interacting with you or just
Yeah,
flying in circles? Yes?
interacting, flying around me, protecting me, but playful, very playful.
Is it interacting with its mind or with its body?
With its body
Yes.
and the mind too, just very calm.
Yes.
It's like their main purpose is to protect me, but we can still interact and we can still enjoy each other's presence.
Very good. And is there anyone else around?
No, just me and the eagle.
Very good. And do you have a name here?
No, but I just keep hearing that we're all one.
We are
I don't
all
know.
one. Very good. We are all one. Now let's just move a little bit forward in this scene, if you would. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. We're just going to advance forward just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Where are you now?
I feel like I'm just skipping around in the dirt
Yes.
in that same spot, but just I must be going somewhere, but I'm skipping, just carefree.
Yes, very good. Still with your bare feet?
Yep,
Hmm. And as you're skipping, the tassels on your little skirt, are they dancing around?
yep, they're dancing around.
Very good. And are you with anybody else or by yourself?
No, just the eagles flying ahead. Like it's like way above me, like as to watching for
Yes.
anything. He's there to protect, so he's just watching as I move along.
Very good. Very good. So you're skipping, you're feeling free to be me, you love to play. Let's advance forward just a little bit to another event in this little girl's life. Count from 3 to 1, and we're going to go to another scene when she's a little bit older. 3, 2, and 1. We're there now. What do you sense? What do you see?
I'm in my community of people.
Yes,
TP is it's definitely native.
yes,
Um, Everyone's at peace there. Everyone is doing what they do
yes,
on a daily basis. Nothing's ever really crazy, chaotic. It's just calm.
yes. And where's your family?
They're around. I'm just kind of like observing
Yes,
and just kind of walking and skipping around through the community, just watching people.
yes,
I feel
and
like that's what I do now. Is I feel like that the way I was observing and curious about people and people's lives, I feel like it's like as I move along, I'm just looking at all these, what everyone's doing, what
yes.
they're up to.
And
Just curious.
is that your role in this community to observe?
Mm. No, I'm still a child.
Mm-hmm.
I just enjoy seeing people and watching people living out their lives. And it's
Yes.
pretty peaceful. Everyone's pretty nice, like to each other. You
Yeah.
know, I could go to anyone, and
Yes.
it's just very loving community.
Well, as the eagle said, we are all one, and you're in your community. You have a family, but
Hmm.
also the whole community appears to be your family as well.
Hmm.
Very good.
They are. We're all together. We're all one. We all love each other unconditionally.
Very good.
I feel like that's where the peace comes in. Loving unconditional.
Yes. Very good. So you're in the community with the teepees, you're observing, skipping around. Is there anybody close to you? Or are there everyone doing
No,
their
I'm
own
just by
business?
myself. They're just carrying on, and I'm just watching people as I kind of just making my round. It's like I'm just skipping around the community, just saying hello, hi, hi.
Zoom in on one of these things that you can see, like laser focus. You're just skipping around. Tell me something that you can see. Just focus in on it with an eagle eye. It could be a person, it could
I
be
just feel like I like fell somehow. I don't know how I fell, but
okay.
I could see people were concerned. So it was like everyone kind of stopped and they were just making sure that I was okay.
Yes. And
And
are
I'm not hurt terribly. So I know I am getting up,
yes.
but I think I'm just going to go home now,
Very good.
wash myself up a little bit.
Yes. Yes. So let's go home now. Let's go to the place that you call home with your family. Let's go there now. With your little injury, you go home.
Hmm.
What happens when you get home?
They just, my mother and my dad's around, but he's not in the TV. But they're just like, "What are you up to? What'd you do? What'd you get into?"
Yes.
And I just let him know I was just running around through the neighborhood. I was just having fun, and I just fell. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
clean it up. So
Yes.
they give me some water to wash it down a little bit, all the dirt. And it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Very good. So it feels okay.
It feels fine.
Is your mom helping you clean the wound?
Yep, she's helping me clean the wound,
Yes.
but it's not that big of a deal.
Very good. And now that you're home, you describe it for me. What look around, tell me what you see, or tell me how it feels to be there.
It feels good.
Yes.
I feel like I'm the only child,
Yes.
so I think that's why I like going around just checking everybody out because I like to see what everybody's doing in their household because it's kind of boring, but that's why I like to get out and do my own thing because I get to see different things and then it's not so boring.
Yes. Because it's your mom, your dad, and you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very good. Very good. And is your mom is it dinner time or is it morning? What time of day is it?
It's probably about morning time.
Okay.
Not much is going on. I do keep seeing the eagle flying above. He's just watching. Like,
Yes.
hey, he's
And
always there. He's my friend.
are can others see the eagle? Are you aware if they can see?
Yeah, they can see it. They're used to it because he's always around,
Yes. Does he guard
flying above us.
the community as well as you?
It's mainly around me, but it's nothing new to the community because we all have our animals or those
Yes.
things that are meant to be with us, and we have an understanding of that. So he's
Yes.
just my friend, and he's around me at all times. It's my guardian.
Yes. And others have guardians as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And some
yes,
of
they
them are
do.
animals and some of them are not animals.
Yep, yep.
Very good.
We all have that understanding of that connection.
Yes. So other people are walking around also with guardian animals keeping close
Hmm.
by.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Sounds very peaceful.
Hmm.
Sounds very quiet.
Yeah.
So let's just advance forward to when this little girl's just a little bit older, to an important event in her life. So let's advance forward a couple of years, or more than a couple of years. But let's go when she is a teenager or an adult, if that's what shows up. So I'm just gonna count from 3 to 1. Let's find out about the adult version of this young person with her guardian eagle. 3, 2, and 1.
I feel like I am a teenager and I'm
Yes.
in the forest alone. I like to go there to think and I like to go there to be by myself, but that is also where I connect with my eagle friend.
Yes.
And I'm sitting down and this eagle is on my shoulder. And it's
Yeah.
like he's saying that he's preparing me for change.
Yes.
Changes are happening, changes are occurring, and
Yes.
reminding me to be strong.
And does he mean changes to you physically or
No, it's
changes?
like there's a shift that's happening in that time, and our elders speak of that. So it's we all were aware that there were changes coming, and we could feel it. We're being told.
Yes.
So I can feel it's near.
Yes.
The eagle is there to remind me that he's there with me, guiding me.
And these changes will affect the entire community?
Yeah, not just the community, but you could feel it in the whole world.
Very good. If you knew approximately what year could this be, if a number shows up,
I
you
think
can just
1800s,
18.
1800s.
Okay, very good, very good. And if you knew, do you know what part of the world you're in?
North America, I know
North
that.
America.
Hmm.
Very good, very good. Okay, so your eagle guardian talks to you in the forest, talks to me about changes coming, big changes to the community.
Hmm. Everyone knows it, everyone feels it, but I can connect him. Just that's my quiet time with him.
Yes,
And I can understand the seriousness of it as he sits on my shoulder. I can
yes,
feel it through his claws as he's just kind of perched on my shoulder, but I can feel that
yes.
coming through his feet.
And how does it feel when that feeling comes through? What kind of feelings show up for you?
I feel like it's more of a calm
Yes,
feeling, but an important one that should not be, not to dismiss it,
yes,
but to know that he's there and he's guiding and he will be there. It's almost like this statuesque kind of, I won't be able to, it's not that he will always be there. He's very steady in his stance and he does understand how hard it would be, but he wants me to know that he's there.
very good.
It's like this commanding, not commanding, but it's a very powerful way for him to say, I understand you. Like he can feel what I feel. I can feel what he feels. So there's that connection. And he's going to guide me through this lifetime, but he's also with me in this lifetime.
Yes, in Jessica's lifetime.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, curious. How does he show up in Jessica's lifetime?
Seen through the trees all the time, just
Yes,
in the middle of the woods. It always seems like they pop up just at the right time. The
very
way
good.
they go around in a circle around the lake by her home.
Yes.
It's, yeah.
Does
And
Jessica?
through her friends, I've had a friend that initially told me and reminded me of my eagle guardian.
Yes,
And then my Reiki teacher telling me without knowing that I had a guardian angel or a guardian eagle. So that was my animal.
yes. Very good.
So it was confirmation
Yes,
as well as the sightings all the time.
very good. What a blessing to have the eagle in these two lifetimes guarding over you.
Mhm. Same one, same one.
Yes, yes. Now let's advance a little bit forward to get closer to this serious change that's coming that the eagle is reminding you of. this change that's coming in the air for the community and for the world. So I'm just going to count from 5 down to 1, and we're going to go to the time that this event shows up. 5, try to remember. 4, focus. 3, even if you feel you're making it up. 2, and 1. We're there now.
I feel like it's just like this big thing of darkness that kind of comes. It's like this big old shadow that just
Yes.
kind of moves, and it's moving. It's like infecting the earth.
Yes.
And it's like you can smell this, what I would call it, fear.
Yes.
But we really didn't have much to fear. So this is a very new thing, this fear.
Yes.
But that's what it smells. You can almost like taste that. It's just dark. It's like a dark shadow coming over the world. It's like creeping. It's like slowly but surely it's creeping over the land.
What
Yeah.
what does it feel like to feel a new feeling? If one had never felt fear, what does it feel like to feel fear for the first time?
It's just not a very good feeling. I don't like it. I
Yes.
don't like it. I'm not used to that. And whatever it is, it's just it pulls people down. It weighs them down. It weighs them down. It's like sludge.
Yes. Others in the community are weighed down.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, when I was skipping through the community, it's like light, sunshine. Hi, it's nice to see you.
Yes.
Such a beautiful day. And now it's like these people are afraid. They don't even know where to run. This fear, it's like people are afraid to, they're just afraid almost even to come out and say hello.
Yes.
Kept them in the dark.
Yes. Now this shadow, can it be seen or only felt?
I feel like I can see it.
Yes. What does it look like? If you could describe it in the
Like
sky, on the ground.
it's like the sky, but it covers the world almost, like I can, it's like this shadowy mist that
Yes.
creeps. It's just slowly creeping, but you can feel it. Well, I can see it. I don't know if anyone else can see this. I mean, how could you not? I think this is what the community was feeling, but they didn't know what it was. And as it
Yes.
close and it's here and approaching, it slows everybody down, this feeling of fear. I can't explain
Yes.
that, but it changes everything.
Does it happen suddenly or slowly?
I feel like it's slow, but it's not like it's happening.
Hmm.
If that makes sense. It's like creeping, like it's almost like we've been watching it creep, 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 and now it's here.
Yes.
So it's sort of like that.
So you've been watching it creeping in.
Hmm. You could kind of feel it at a distance, but now it has arrived, and so
Yes.
that changes. has arrived,
Yes.
and it changes everything. Um, it's sad because no one lives off the land anymore.
Yes.
It's like the grass is sad, the trees are sad,
Mm.
the land is sad.
Yes.
It's like it's not that feeling that I had before as I was skipping through the forest, through the community. It doesn't have that feeling, but it's not just me, it's the land, it's the ground is
Yes.
terribly sad.
Is the
It's like
shadow is
everything just disappeared. It's so too quiet. Like,
too quiet.
whoa, it's like before, it's like when we were living our best lives and enjoying and loving, even the ground felt that love. And so we'll just see it now. It's like everything's disappeared. It's changed. The landscape has changed and there's no connection.
Yes. Yes. So the shadow affects the land by affecting the people?
It affects the people, affects the land, it affects the people. They succumb to that fear. And then it's like that land then also feels that because no one's playing on it anymore. No one's enjoying it anymore. No one's connecting anymore. It's like, it's almost like the roots of the trees below the surface
Yes.
could could feel that love prior. They
Yes.
loved being connected to the people, to the land. And now it's like the roots have rotted because there's no love, there's no connection. They connect with themselves, but it's not the same. So it
Yes.
feels very empty and desolate, that land.
So as this young
I
person
can
is,
see this eagle
yes,
too. So the eagle's flying
yes,
above
very
and I can
good.
see the eagle, but it's like it's like the eagle's sad too, because he looks
Yes,
down and he remembers the connection that we used to have. So I think that's the connection to one that 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 we felt before. It's it's all gone away. That oneness, the feeling that we had together, community, but also with the land. We've lost that oneness.
yes. So this young person is not able to connect to the ego through the shadow.
We can still connect because I know he's there,
Yes,
but there's a sadness that separates that connection.
yes,
I feel like that's what a lot of people right now are feeling disconnected from even our guardians, from the earth. That's what I'm feeling right now.
yes. Now, I'm curious.
But
I
the
kind,
eagle's still there.
yes, I kind of want to talk to this shadow or to this sadness. Do you think we could connect to find out why it's here, what it's
Yeah,
doing?
I'll try and connect with that. Yeah.
Yes, yes, let's try to connect with that energy of the shadow, and I'll let you connect rather than roll change. Connect to that shadow, find out why it's here, what it's meaning, who sent it, what are we to
I
learn.
feel like it's more of like has a lot to do with what's outside of our universe.
Very good.
Um, it's as if they were finding, it's like this shadow feeling has been trying to find a way to live on this earth.
Yes.
They
So,
needed this, but they needed this place to come.
Yes.
And this is the way that they used to take over so that they could be here.
So it's almost like a living being.
Yeah. It's like a, yeah, but I feel like it's coming from outside of, it's like from the universe.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Well,
like they're trying to make this their home, and they have, but that's, I could see the beginning of it, and that's where the darkness started to creep in. It was from that, and that was a way that they could control people so that they weren't living that way, that they could control the earth.
yes. So actually, now I really want to talk to this being. So I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and we're going to switch to talk to this shadow that comes from outside the universe. 3, 2, and 1. I'm curious, what are you doing on planet Earth?
And we needed to make ourselves a home. Our planet was destroyed.
Yes, tell me more about that. I'm
So we're
curious.
just coming to make this our place.
Yes,
It's our place now. Yeah.
So so there's more than one of you?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
thank you for talking to me. I'm so curious about where you came from. What happened to your planet?
It was destroyed.
Yeah, but do you
So we
know
needed to
Hmm.
find another place to live.
Who destroyed it?
It was destroyed in the war.
In the war? Who was the it was your side against another side?
There was all sorts of wars that had
Mm,
happened over
yes.
time.
Yes. And how come you couldn't live there anymore? What made it unlivable for you?
Basically, it just destroyed and collapsed on itself.
Ah,
And we didn't have a place to call home. It's not livable.
yes.
We could
So,
hear.
yes. So how long have you been traveling trying to find a new home?
We've been traveling a long time.
Yes.
We were actually here
Yes. Tell me
before
about
these
that.
people, but we didn't want these people taking over the land. We were here.
Yes. So the land remembers you then?
We've been here a long time.
Yes. Why did you leave Earth then?
We've always been here. We've never left.
Oh, so you've been here and on the other planet at the same time?
Well, the planet has destroyed itself. It was destroyed in the war, but we made this our home. But
Yes.
we sensed these people, and we did not want them taking over. So we
Yes.
wanted to take that over.
So you're saying you were here before the people then?
We were here. Yeah,
So,
we were underground. We've
yes.
been here
So
for a long time.
so meanwhile these other beings, have evolved on this planet, from amino acids into amoebas into humans and there are many, many animals on this planet. Is your plan to just snuff them all out so that you can live here?
Yeah, and they
Wow.
could live here, but we could also control them to do the things that we need or we want.
Yes. And what's the purpose of that? Can't you do your own things?
Not with them around. Just
But there was a time you coexisted.
yes,
Tell me about that time. There was a time when you didn't have to control them. What was going on differently?
I could see that connection between the oneness.
Yes.
and they had light that we didn't want them to see just how powerful they were by connecting with the
Yes.
land, the earth that changes, that shifts things for us too.
Yes.
This is part of the war that we've had outside in the universe,
Sounds
the
like a lot.
wars within ourselves.
Yeah, sounds like there's a lot of war inside yourself. That's what I'm hearing.
Mm,
So, war outside, war inside. Have you ever known happiness or joy?
no,
Oh, I see. I see. Well, one thing that's really interesting about humans is their capacity to feel both dark feelings and joyous feelings. They're able to feel a full spectrum. Are you jealous?
no, we're not humans. We're not made for that. We don't have these emotions that they do.
Yes.
But their emotions definitely have surfaced where we can see a change.
Yes, because you descended on their planet and filling them with fear. It's a very curious existence that you have there. Um,
This is stuff that has been going on for eons before even the humans even existed on this planet. Many galactic wars. This is
yes,
nothing new.
yes, I understand that. It's been many, many, many years of war in the universe. I'm just curious about your part as it relates to, there's this, I'm zoned in on this one community, this indigenous community, who's never really known fear. And then you show up, and now they're filled
Yes.
with fear. And I'm just wondering what you get out of that.
And that was to control the people, to control.
Yes. Do you have other enemies out in the universe who can find you here?
Oh, yeah. They
Hmm.
know we exist here.
They do know?
Yeah, they know.
Hmm.
They've known it. We've been here for quite some time.
So don't you think now that you've made yourself more visible, that they're more likely to be able to find you?
We're not afraid of them.
What, they've forced you off planets before? Seems like you're always on the run.
We've always been here, though. It's not going anywhere anytime soon, but that's why we try and control the people.
Yes.
It's all free will, so they can do what they want. But if we instill that fear and they decide to go to that side, then it helps us.
Yes, I can see that. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure where to go from here because you say you've been here for a long time and doesn't really sound like you have any plans to not keep controlling the humans. But as a human, I'm just gonna say, we can have free will, but when you put so much fear in us, it really interferes with the free will.
But that is their choice. We're just here, and it all has to do with how they decide to go from here.
Yes,
This is a spiritual war. There
yes.
always have been these wars, and they will continue. It is up to the people to do what they want with this. It is their duty to figure out where they stand.
So they need to evolve to living with you at the same time and get over their fears about whatever you represent to them.
It's up to them.
Yes. So you really mean no harm.
No, we are what we are and who we always have been. And these wars have always happened. It's up to the people.
Very good. Thank you for talking with me today.
You're welcome.
It's very enlightening. I appreciate your time. And we're going to go three, two, and one. Back to Jessica. Jessica, I don't know how that feels in your body, or the other one we were talking to with no name, the we are all one. But how does that land with you?
I
What's
have to
your,
say, I feel like I've always been one that's hard to control
yes,
because it's not something that I immediately go into. It's like I can always feel it, see it, sense it. But for some reason, I never understood it, why
yes,
I didn't feel the same way. Maybe I feel like as I say that, my ego is still watching in there. It's like, it's almost like this invisible line from me to the ego
yes,
that I still feel connected to. And I know that that fear is just not me. And I think this is the reason why I make the decisions that I do. I always thought that I was more sassy or hard to control, but I can see that that's what they wanted to do. But seeing it as, instead of seeing it as sassiness, I can understand it as I was never afraid of the consequences, never afraid of being me to a certain extent. I did have to go through things throughout my life where I've had to make my decisions, and I always have. But along the way, I was always misunderstood. But I've always felt some sort of connection. And this is the reason I am not going to be afraid. I won't be afraid. That's what they want.
very good. And this connection to the eagle that's been there through several lifetimes, it sounds like it is really connecting you to yourself and your strength to know that there is nothing to fear.
No, no. But I think it helps me understand myself a little bit better because sometimes I wonder, even through death, and I see people have passed on, and I've never been afraid.
Yes, yes. Very good, very good. This has been a very good scene here, which we're gonna close this down and give us some time to do a body scan. So let's just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. There we go. Very good. So I want you to think about your spirit body, not just your human body, but your spirit body, your aura, everything that's here with you as this amazing being that you are, and scan from the this body, either from the head to the feet or the feet to the head area, and scan and tell me if you see anything that looks or feels out of place, any dark spots, any shadows. Just a nice scan of this body. Tell me what you find.
Not finding anything. I I feel like I can see my body, like the light around it.
Yes,
It's like the layers of the auras, basically.
yes,
But I feel like I still see that eagle. It's like it's going around in circles outside. of
Yes.
my aura, it's like eagle eyes, just like
Yes.
watching and protecting and guiding,
Yes.
like really, really. mm, I think he was just trying to, there was like a message of this isn't the time. It's like he's become more serious about protecting me at this time
Yes.
because there's going to be a lot going on. And it's like he's reminding me just how I felt at that time in the
Yes.
forest as he was sitting on my shoulder and I could feel it's like I could feel his claw, I could feel his foot, everything like it's almost like that again so that he's letting me know like a reminder of okay, there's a shift that's going to take place, but you're going to get through it and I am here like he's letting me know he's protecting me just as he was there.
Yes. And you said you're connected almost with an invisible cord, if you will. I
Right.
If you were to scan your body, where does the eagle connect with you and your body?
Mm. I want to say by my shoulder or up by my shoulder.
Yes.
It like it's like this. I could see him above me protecting with. It's like a kite that's just kind of like always with me.
Yes. And is it your right shoulder or your left shoulder?
My right shoulder.
Very good. So, moving forward, when you want to feel that download, that connection, you can put your hand on your right shoulder and feel his claws right there on your shoulder, right there protecting you.
Mm-hmm.
You can see him above, but you can also feel him on your right shoulder. Very good. Very good. Do we feel complete, or is there more you would like to
I do
explore?
feel complete, but I do get a sense of urgency for the community again to not go into fear. Do everything you can to stay
Yes.
out of fear. Um, it's very important because they will use every tack. They're trying to hold on. They're trying so hard to hold on. And as long as there's fear, they will always have that sort of control over these people. So the more we help others to stay in love and stay in a higher state of vibration, we can conquer more because the land is sad and it would be nice to connect again and to feel that same love that we used to, all as one. Just remember that we're all together as one. And when we bond, we communicate, we love each other. And even without judgment, that love, that presence of just being there together, it's going to help so that our earth doesn't feel so sad. And with that, it will also give us the energy that we need to overcome this fear. Because I almost feel like I get a sense of now the land is at war too with the shadow. The land wants to fight with us too.
This is a very important message. Is there a way Jessica can get this information out to the world? What's a good way for her to spread this message of not fearing?
Just talking about it. Like even the groups that you have, all the different groups that people are in, help each other stay out of fear, talk about it, love each other, connect with each other, help each other.
Yes. I know
Just
that
by being you, being present in our everyday lives,
yes.
connecting with people and really connecting on a level of pure, unconditional, non-judgmental love.
Yes. I'm thinking of a little homework, a beautiful prayer Jessica can write to keep to remind people to keep the fear at bay. Because I know that she's in touch with her angels and she prays. So just an idea. Maybe an easily accessible anti-fear prayer that can be said in these groups to ground everybody into the truth. Is that
Yes.
something she might like to put pen to paper and write something like that?
Music,
Yes.
music. Mm,
Music. Very good. Very good. Beautiful. Beautiful session. Thank you so very much.
thank you.
Yes. So we're just gonna slowly come back into our body, back on planet Earth, the beautiful planet of no
Mm,
fear that we know in our hearts. We know it to be true, and
yeah,
yet here we are.
that was so good.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. So weird to open my eyes after.